Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me in another of my monologues. Oh my goodness, I'm exhausted, I'm knackered, and I'm beginning to think, was this the biggest mistake that we've made? Julia and I have just purchased, as you know if you've been following our activities, the dream of having a parcel of land that we can grow things. And yesterday we were on that parcel of land because we now have the key and we can get access. And we got some clippers and we were clipping brambles and we were trying to sort of dig our way through certain thistles and all this sort of stuff. And my limbs hurt, my back aches, my legs, I can barely stand. And I was sitting here thinking this morning, oh my God, have we taken a lot on? Now, a lot of people have said to us, oh, it's hard. It's bloody hard work, you know, going back to the land at your age, you'll never be able to do it. And I'm beginning to think, I know this sounds a bit mad, after having spent all this time trying to get to that point, have we overstretched ourselves? Should I really just support all the other farmers and help them and promote them rather than actually try and get out of the system and, well, you know, grow our own food, be a bit off-grid, visit the land as often as we can to do all of that? Is it a mistake? Well, before I tell you my conclusion, and I've had some very serious thought, just want to highlight a couple of other things. Firstly, the new edition of the Light Paper is out, and it's always a good read if you want the truth of what's going on behind the things. Thanks to the wonderful team that send a copy to me. And the title page has "The End of Freedom. Digital ID will be needed to access everyday life." Well, I've got some more thoughts on that, and that will come in another video. But there's all sorts of things in the Light Paper, so go and do check it out. And in the centre pages, 50 cognitive biases to be aware of. All about memory, social, learning, belief, money and politics. Lots of interesting stuff. Anyway, I'll let you go and check that out at the Light Paper, The Uncensored Truth, just to remind you to pick one up. And it seems there are these stickers. I don't know whether they're available to everybody, but they came to me. News that money can't buy. So if you want to promote the Light Paper, see if you can get some of these stickers. You can put them on your cars, on your windows, all over the place. Try and get people to understand what's going on. The other thing, I wanted to acknowledge Craig and Gillian, because they are on the land and they have an amazing array of fresh meat, and you might want to be interested in that. So here's their website, and as you can see it says, we're Craig and Gillian, passionate tenant farmers based in the stunning countryside of Ceredigion. We specialise in grass-fed beef as well as home-reared pork and lamb, all raised with care and respect for the land. Our commitment to sustainable farming shines through in everything we do, delivering top quality, ethically produced meat straight from our farm to your table. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? And they've actually sent some meat, which is in my freezer at the moment, and what we're going to Scotland and everything else. Haven't had a chance to try it and test it, but we said that we would cook it, Julia and I, and then we would tell you whether it was any good or not. So watch this space, but I'll leave the link in the description just in case you're interested in some of that. Don't forget our friends at the Good Food Project, goodfoodproject.co.uk, who also do similar stuff, but they also do a lot of other range of meat. But if you want to support farmers, then I do suggest you check out Craig and Gillian. It's great to see people moving away from the supermarkets and supplying them and actually being able to give you meat to your door. We need that because farmers, as you know, are under risk. So back to Julia and I and my exhausting muscles and the decision of whether to throw in the towel or have I made the wrong decision? Well, Julia and I are making some videos for the English Couple channel. Link is in the description. And we did take the cameras along and we filmed a little bit. So I thought I'd show you a snippet and you'll be able to see whether we've managed to endure it or not. Take a look. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of
The English Couple.
Well, of course we love it. Of course it's fantastic. Yes, it's hard work. And yes, the muscles ache occasionally. And yes, we're prepared to get our backs into it. But as you can see, now what you don't know is that we've been unable to say, but actually, as you can see, we've already done quite a bit, because the previous owner, who we knew through a friend, gave us the key and said, I'm more than happy for you to get on whilst the solicitors do their chatting and do all that business about the money and the exchange and the searches and the transfer of the title deeds and all of those sort of things, for you to get on the land and do what you want, which was very kind. So thank you very much to him if he happens to be watching. We really appreciate it. And we have already 6 half-an-hour episodes which will be going out weekly on The English Couple. So if you want to see whether we really managed to get on and do stuff in more detail, do subscribe to that, link in the description. And the first episode will go out this Saturday as I record this. It's Wednesday morning as I record this. So this Saturday will be the first episode, and then thereafter. And we've got 6 already. We'll probably have a little break while we're carrying on to film, because they all take a little bit longer than a week to make. And then the next sort of season, if you like, or series, however you want to describe it, will be out. But I can tell you, a little spoiler, yes, we love it, and I do not regret the decision at all. And I hope that we can inspire on that channel many others to take the plunge. I'm 62 and I feel like I'm 22, out there in the countryside, in the daylight, in the rain, in the sun, in the hot, in the cold, working away. You cannot beat it. So watch our progress on The English Couple. Meanwhile, I'll carry on doing my monologues on all sorts of different things, sometimes here, sometimes on the land. So stay in touch. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.